Alright, now these are the proper stakes, I think.
Yeah,
For
Doc.
my current bankroll, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. Is
The
that
stakes,
safe?
if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Hello, Bojack.
Lucky me.
How's it going?
Doing
Oh,
well.
sorry, I
Good,
was
how are you?
not even muted there. I didn't realize that. My bad.
I've never done that.
All the time. Oh, so there was an update, so I see glitches already.
How was the update? Is anything different? I don't play this as often as I used to.
I don't know, so far all I know is something's not working.
Good
They
times.
fixed something on our side on PC.
Oh, that's good.
Classic update.
We were stuck in our lobby, like you'd get stuck at the table that has the wheel, and you
Yep,
couldn't get
that's
up
what-
from it, and you're stuck in a menu.
He's not
Ah,
in PC, but he
No,
said the same thing.
Oh yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. He was like outside of his lobby looking into it. He
No,
couldn't
see,
get
I was in it, sitting at the table, but I just couldn't get up from the table or do.
Having an out of lobby experience.
in. Exactly. Literally. I'm noticing when I click on the Oculus button, it says playing with you, and it only shows me and 2 people. Usually it'll show everybody. So,
Fuck.
there we go. They broke that.
Don't.
What does your ring mean? That usually means you won something, right?
No, these just came with.
Gotcha.
packages
That's a
of
cool looking
toys.
one. I like this one.
That one's in the store probably still.
Huh.
I got that a long time ago.
Good lord. You like your cards. You like your cards. Let's see what we got going on. Speed it up. 'Cause I got poop. Kind of saw that coming. This is not good. Good job. It's weird as hell.
Oh, good job.
Interesting.
There you go. First.
Any of you played in Dallas?
Nope.
Not I.
I keep hearing it's a lot of action down there. Pretty busy. But I don't know anyone who's actually gone down there and played. Like, I've heard it's more than Vegas for poker.
Huh. I didn't know that.
That's just what I've heard. I don't know if it's actually true.
You never know.
Exactly. Maybe the next person that sits down will be from Dallas. Big cowboy hat,
Vegas
giving it
doesn't
away.
seem like-
What'd you say?
Vegas doesn't seem overly hot on poker. I mean, they got the World Tour, but
No, it's not. You can get games there, but it's not crazy.
poker rooms are usually pretty small. There's long waits, and then I don't think it's like the best revenue gainer for Vegas. You know, they probably make more money at the table games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
because it's, and then there's no jackpot prizes and stuff, and I guess some of the tournaments are big, but the cash games are kind of really weak, and that's coming from a guy in California where gambling isn't legal, and there's card houses that seem to be much bigger than what I've seen in Vegas.
Gambling's not legal in California. They've got casinos there, don't they?
On the Indian reservations, yeah.
Is that how they do it?
And there's limited. Some of them aren't allowed to have like slot machines. They only have card houses. Some of them are more like Vegas, where they have slots and.
What about the one in LA there? Is that on an Indian reservation?
I think they all have to be some kind of reservation, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't even know that. I've never been to any of those. I've heard those are good places to play, though.
What's changed?
There's a lot of
Well, when I click on my Oculus
Locals.
button, I only see him playing with me. And there was somebody else. Now they're gone.
Huh.
I don't see you.
You don't see people?
Click on your Oculus button. Your your right hand Oculus button?
Yeah.
It's the
Why?
indent. Just to see who's playing with you. Click on it.
Well, I see who's playing. I see
Okay,
everybody at the table.
so like that's how I add people.
Oh, yeah.
So if I want to add people, I'll see next to me, like now I see loot, but it should see the rest of the people here with
Right,
a
I
little
always see
plus
that too.
sign so that I can
true.
go, oh, I'm going to add you.
Well, you can't
You
add
can't-
me because I'm Steam.
Lord.
You're what?
I'm a Steam player, so I'm PC. There's no, you can't add Steam players.
I feel like I've had that before.
So the Steam can
regardless-
add Steam and Oculus can add Oculus.
Regardless, what she's saying is that
Either
she
way,
can-
what I'm saying is it's broken. They messed that
Yeah.
thing up.
Yeah.
Take you out of the picture, I still should be able to see him.
Well, there's 3 PC players here.
Are you telling me
least.
everybody here is a Steam player?
I think all the people on my side of the table are all PC players.
Yeah, I'm
The only
What about you? Are you PC?
No.
Yeah,
he's-
I'm on
he's,
PC.
I'm PC.
Oh, so
Well, if you
maybe
can
that's
move
it. Do you see them loot?
See the what?
I mean,
I have props turned off, so if it's something like that.
No, it's not a prop thing.
no,
What's
it's
up?
not a problem.
What
So you
No,
see
I
the
can't.
same thing I do.
see
This
what?
is
What do you?
this.
What is it then?
Interesting. When you, well, if you're on the PC, it doesn't matter.
So that explains it.
So that explains it.
Come on, give me a club, kids.
Like
Oh,
that.
helped a lot.
God.
That super helped a lot.
I apologize for being a PC player.
Oh no, it's okay.
No, it's all good.
Understanding that makes it
Well, some
different
tables.
for weaker
I just
invite.
got the last table I was on. I got
Took a good run at it there, at
feet
least.
off the
People are
table.
People are pretty toxic.
Because you're
about-
playing PC?
Yeah.
Partly I wasn't talking, and I guess they were a group of friends or whatever, and they're like, "Can you fuck off to another table?" Which is pretty much how it was put.
I just
so.
nicely asked, does anybody mind leaving
I would
anytime soon so
nicely
I can
ask
have a
is
friend
different.
join?
Yeah, of course.
F off.
I don't say, can you go F off so I can get a friend here? And I don't do that.
So one person said, "Can you
It's
F
kinda
off?"
funny.
But another one asked nicely. So, I mean, what am I gonna do? Sit there like a turd and try to like make a point? I mean, at that point,
Play with
it's
people that
kinda
don't want to
over.
play with you, what's the point?
Depending on your mood, you might sit there
And I'm the
quietly
guy
take all their
that
money. too.
thinks
He's king.
the strongest feature of this game is the relationships between the people. You know that they've
It's
Oh,
got a 3 and a
I've actually made
queen.
several
That
friends. We've
song,
been
long
playing for 2 years
cap.
now with the
features and
4 or
features
5
and stuff. The
same
game
equal
is
people.
horribly bugged and
I think I have
broken
a
in a lot of
10,
places,
right?
but the
Pretty sure.
relationships are like I think what is lines it with gold. It's the
Absolutely.
feature that's the strongest, most attractive to me. Although
Oh, look at this.
again,
Well,
I
too
should
bad
get
I
an
can't friend
Oculus.
your ass.
I should get the goggles.
No, you can't. He doesn't have an ass. Technically, none of us do.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even have the anything below the belly button.
Or we got a Hollywood here and make it look like we don't really want to
Avatars.
call, and hopefully he'll bet even bigger next
So
time.
when you're playing PC, you don't have the headset on. Is that accurate?
Well, I do have just a mic and a mic and headphones, but I'm looking.
Ooh,
at
that's a
flat
little
screen.
scary though.
Yeah.
Headphones are audio.
That's a
so
little
you're
scary,
looking
though.
at
Look at
flat
that.
screen,
Holy
you're
shit.
on the headset.
I'm looking
But
at
all
flat
of
screen.
this looks 3-dimensional to you
A
on.
little bit, but I'm actually
I'll
looking
say
at
it
the
can't be
table
the
from
same.
bird's eye view.
Gotcha.
Whoops, I apologize for my dog. It's a little bit of.
Is he sitting in his seat?
Interesting. Not quite the same. I can't imagine.
So I'm not looking
Yeah,
from
it's-
inside my head. I'm looking from bird's eye view.
No, totally 10-4. It's a completely different experience, that's for
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
But if I get an Oculus,
Coulda
I can
played
get
it better.
2 of them, so it kind of runs the price up a little bit.
What are you gonna
Well,
do?
that's what we did. Oh, except my son bought me
Could be
one,
worse. Could be
and I
worse.
wanted to buy
Let's see.
six.
So we're back up to.
10-year-old
Yeah, your name sounds familiar. I
Yeah,
think.
that's so we're low in 12 there.
10-year-old's gonna. He's gonna like
It was okay.
snag
The
a pair.
price has to be coming down on if you buy a 2, which I'm perfectly fine
Factory.
with.
No, I found a lobby.
I think it's two's like 170 or something crazy.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
how
that
much
much still?
I think,
What
well,
was
it
it
used
when
to
we
be
bought it? Though?
300.
Was it like $300? So it's about it. Half.
Okay, so it's came down half, 50%.
Yeah, about half. But I
The
mean,
Pro seems even more uncanny than the PCs. Like those Pro players with the eyes that move. It's kind of
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
creepy almost. That they
Right.
seem.
For the cost, if you're looking to save a couple of bucks, I'm sorry, the 2 just seems perfectly fine.
Does it?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm
been
absolutely
using
amazed
it for
with the
2 years.
technology in it. Yeah, perfectly fine. Now, granted, we haven't tasted the, the wine.
3 or whatnot.
You gotta go to the Apple store and try the,
Nah, fuck that.
what's it called? The Vision Pro.
You spent
Oh,
3
no.
grand. Fuck
That's
that.
the really crazy one.
What they're gonna
What's
do
it
is
called?
Thanks.
The Vision
I don't know,
Pro.
It's the
Vision
Apple. Go fuck yourself.
Apple Vision.
You don't have to buy it. You can just go try it for free. Go see what the future looks like.
You know what
They're
they're gonna
like
do? They're gonna have the next
punch
fucking
a hole
headset
in the
after that's
mug.
gonna change the fucking charging port on you. The charging port's
Yep.
gonna cost $60.
Classic. Speaking of which, remember how I was talking about looking for the little sleeves for the hand thing?
Yeah.
They're unavailable on Amazon, so I don't know what they would cost. But the whole
Yeah.
anchor
Yeah.
base with the sleeves and the batteries and an extra little nugget thing
Yeah.
is only $29. I paid like $74 for it. It was
You just buy the whole-
$98 with $30
Buy the whole
off
fucking
last
kit and
time.
caboodle brand fucking new for $30. That's funny.
Right?
Well, it's not the whole king caboodle. It's not the
Yes, it
headset.
is. No, he knows
Whoa,
it's not the
whoa.
headset.
No.
Power stick.
It's
Could have
it's the
maybe
whole
got more
power
there, but
station.
I was
It's
pretty
the-
worried
this
they
is
had
the
something
honey
better.
bar.
I'm getting good
all you're
cards
looking
here.
for is the tiny
They're
little
not like
plastic
amazing
piece
cards,
of
but they are
batteries.
very playable
You buy
cards.
the whole damn kit and charging kit and caboodle for
Very
$30.
playable cards.
Yeah, because it was $100 when we originally bought it. So I have that in my
Prices
little
have really
cart.
gone down.
I'm gonna get my little gift card from work. And I'm gonna be like, all right,
Yeah.
that's free.
I love
Goes to you
910.
guys.
It's a great
I
hand.
wanna say when we bought 'em, the whole kit
Let's
and
not get too
caboodle,
attached to
like
it here.
the headset, the
See if
charging,
it's
everything
actually
was
gonna
like $500. All
be a
out
good
the
hand.
door,
Yes.
Shipping, whatever.
This
Now
with
it
the
would-
charging station.
Now it would probably be like
910 jack.
210.
Yep.
Open-ended straight.
Yeah, it's
Try to
gone
keep
down
it
quite a
cheap.
bit.
And the other thing about buying the whole replacement charging base and all that is I get that extra nugget. So if
Probably
we
just
ever
fold
lose
this
that
if
stupid
anybody
nugget,
bets.
we have 2 extras.
Kind of impressive, like
Yeah,
the-
just
the-
500.
I can't buy those, I've noticed.
Between all
Nah,
3 of us
I'm out.
having one,
Shh,
and over
don't
the
you
course
say
of
it.
3 years.
Don't you
yeah,
jinx
I'm
it.
just saying. I'm just saying. kind of
Nobody's
impressive.
lost that little nugget.
Underneath the like the table where mine sits on,
Oh.
underneath it is magnetic. The amount of times I've gone, "You stupid motherfucker, where are you?" Like I know you were down there. I saw you
I
move.
Look
I
at
know
that,
you
910
were-
Jack Queen.
We couldn't find it. It
I'd
was
have to stay in
underneath
if I
the cabinet because it
Yep.
bounced up in the magnet and he found it.
had stayed through that
Yeah,
bet.
that took me a little while. That was.
See, look at what a trap this is
Yeah, I
now,
was
though.
sweating.
I've had that.
I was like, no,
I
what
was
do we
fucking
do?
stumped.
They're not online.
And we just got the thing. She didn't tell me it was fucking magnetic, so why the hell would I be reaching? It didn't make any sense, but I don't know how long I did it. Must have been stoned out of my
Something
car.
dawned on you. I was like, I wonder if it'll stick
Yeah,
to
it's
this.
true. It did. It just sort of dawned on me. Nice.
Well,
Queen
mine's
6.
like-
Yep,
mine's like
we're less
glass,
money.
So when I, or like tempered glass, so
It was a
when
good
it fell,
fold.
I heard it go ding, 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 and then, well, it's black, so. it's
So
not
it did
really-
the same thing though. It bounced up underneath
I
and
heard,
grabbed out
I
the metal.
heard it, and then it.
Alright, there's gonna be a lot of people in the hand by the time it gets around to us, so if nobody else raises it, we gotta raise it a lot.
Yeah.
They raised it a little bit there to 400.
The new
Fuck
like
is making
3S or whatever it is, and even that one is like 240 or something like that. So even the brand new ones that they're gonna be coming out with aren't that bad. It's like half the cost of a new like.
Does anyone else
Xbox
hear that periodic
PlayStation.
dinging right now, or is that just in my
Yes, I
headset?
think it's your headset.
That's my headset?
Yes.
What's
Check
that
your
telling
charge.
me, Dave?
Something's charging or
Make it
not charging or
1500
something.
here.
Hang on.
Check. I
Hang
forgot
on.
what causes that.
I don't know, but it's really fucking annoying.
It's.
Ooh,
are you
is everybody
plugged in
coming
on the
along
side
for
with
this?
your backup battery?
Yeah.
Brave
Backup
souls,
battery
brave,
in
brave
the back of your
souls.
headset. That's what it is.
You're right. That's what it's gonna be. Why would it be doing that?
I don't know. Mine does that sometimes too, and I
Okay.
don't know why.
Maybe the
It's
It's hotter
charger
than hell.
Can't scare these guys away.
That little bullet thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's
you
like-
put it in
Well,
It's almost uncomfortable.
got
to
another
touch.
shot at a
Right,
straight
stuck to
here.
My fucking left temple.
Woo, 3,000 though.
Whereas I guess it could be your right temple.
3,000. I don't know if I can justify that.
What? Yeah, I'll be out
How
there
much is
while
in there?
Bob does.
10,000? Yeah, we gotta fold that. We gotta fold that. It's tempting in that situation to go for the runaway straight, but it's just your odds on it are just not good enough.
Captain Funnylicious over
That's
there.
it's a low chance. I think it's about a 5% chance
Sitting out and
to
sitting
get
out
the
and
next
staying.
2 cards.
Oh, okay.
So unless it's a really
Using
crazy
this
bet,
to
Unless it's, you know,
Yeah.
like 500 to stay in
That's my
for
objective.
10,000, then it's okay.
Arr.
So we would have had a pair of jacks here.
Yes.
Very scary board, though. Alright, let's see what our jacks have held up. Top pair. Top pair is pretty good. Are we going to get to see? Maybe just a mystery. Okay, we get to see at least.
Is the lucky hand gonna win? It is.
7 deuce, never loose.
Sweet job, man.
Checking. My 7-2.
There's
Oh,
so many.
they brought it back.
Come here. No, do it again. It fucking works again.
They fixed that. Okay, get off their ass.
They
fixed
actually
something,
fixed
yay.
the bug they created. That's
I'm out.
shocking.
Oh man, that guy left over that.
Peace
He's
out.
like, oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, the hand smacks
He's
works.
like, oh, the humanity.
We no longer have to do our own fucking
The humanity.
side effects, sound effects.
Alright, we're gonna go. Well, let's just go 500. Standard little raise here.
Correct.
Actually, slightly positive on money, right? Good to see. People are crazy. People crazy
think
betting
I'm
before
gonna
the
set a
flop.
price.
You should have stayed in. LOL. I would have lost if I stayed
What else
in.
can we call that thing?
Kick the
I'm not even
Canadians.
sure what they're actually called.
You gotta bet before the flop, Pixel. You
I know that would be appropriate.
MetaQuest.
what is? I always forget the university that did that course. It's
Yeah,
the
rechargeable bullets that we put on a list for the FA or something.
God, I can't remember the name
One
of it.
more thing you're on the list.
I
of.
can't remember the name of it.
Right.
Anyway, I'll find it. I think I've posted it before in like the Morty's Mind Blowers channel, but there is a poker course, that's really good. That talks about that. I mean, honestly, any poker course you watch is going to talk about that. But yes, you got to bet before the flop. You got to bet before the flop. That's where the most important betting happens. That's where most of the game is actually happening.
I wonder, can I do that myself? No, I can do that.
Because the bets before the flop determine who's going to be in the hand. If there are no bets before the flop, who knows? Who knows who's going to be the hand? This guy with the 7 deuce is going to be in the hand. You know, you get a big bet in before the flop, you're usually going to scare away the 7 deuce player. And if not, I mean, that's
Pull it
that's
up
not a
now and see
bad
if
thing
you can
either.
Toss it up yourself.
That doesn't really
If you
work.
can get the 7 deuce guy to come on in on a big bet on 7 deuce, hey,
Yeah, that doesn't really work.
that's fine.
You pull it off.
That's fine if you're going to win some of those. We're all friends here.
Except you weren't over there.
I guess he's unbanned after all.
Hello.
Hey, you're not from Texas, are you? You ever been to Dallas? You ever play poker there?
No, he is not
Me?
from Texas
Okay.
or lived there.
Damn.
He's talking to you, Luke. I won with that crap.
9-8. Alright. Ooh, I like that hand, but I don't like it that much.
No.
So what changed with this update, aside from fixing the hand smacking thing?
You have to look on Discord. They
They
usually
have a
break it all
ranking
down.
thing for when you buy chips. Now you can rank yourself. I guess you can get apparel for
I'm trying to remember what cards I had.
copious
think I had
amounts of
9-8.
chips.
Oh, okay.
So I would have had a pair of 8s.
So if you buy a bunch of chips, you get extra apparel.
Pair
Yeah,
of
if you buy
8s.
$1,500 worth of chips, you can get the
Pair of
Joker title,
8s.
allegedly. It's in the menu. There's like a diamond button in the menu, and it shows like a ranking system for buying, purchasing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna spend $1,500 for a title.
Right?
Especially the Joker title just makes you a clown.
Should be called dumbass. What better?
I mean,
I don't
Joker
know.
is kind of like another word for dumbass,
The
so
only person I feel like
it's like lower accurate.
to have Trump in power is. Sorry.
Malibu Beach.
I think he muted himself. He was talking to somebody next to him. Probably planetary stuff.
Oh, sorry.
You look like a
Oh,
confused
maybe
there.
this guy's been to Dallas. Have you ever played poker in Dallas before?
Sorry, y'all talking to me?
Yeah. Have you ever played poker in Dallas before?
Yes, I have.
Aha! I knew I'd find somebody in here who had.
Finally.
So is it like they say?
You're at
Is it the
14
promised
minutes.
land? Are the streets
Well, I'm
lined
just-
with gold? Is it Mecca?
I am on a phone call right now. I will tell you that Dallas players don't like to fold. So if you ever play there, just don't bluff, and they will call you down.
It sounds glorious.
Bad, Jeff. No, it's not bad. I gotta get back on this phone call though. But good luck there.
Alright, I'm just gonna patiently wait for this guy to finish his phone call, and then I'm gonna ask
You
him
actually
a
found
a
Dallas
million
player. That's
questions.
awesome, man.
I mean, you know,
Do you live in Dallas? Planning on go to Dallas? Where are you from? Yo,
he's on the phone, he said.
no, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? No, I don't live in Dallas. No, it's they, so basically, somebody told me one time in this app that they made like a full-time living just traveling to Vegas and playing poker, and he's like, hey, the tables there are actually weaker than the tables here in VR. It's like, it's really crazy. So I'm like, really? That's wild. So I got on a plane and I went to Vegas, and it's like, oh shit, he's actually right. It's crazy. But it's,
Say the tables here and where?
like the tables in Vegas, it's just tourists. Like they don't actually know how to play poker. So you just sit down and it's actually worse than like this table. The people at this table are better than like if you just went to a random table in Vegas. They're just like doing dumber stuff, right? So anyway, I went there and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But then I started hearing online that Dallas is even better for that than Vegas is, because in Vegas it's like on the weekends you get like tourists and stuff, but what I found is that like during the day, like if I wanted to go play at like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, there's just not that many tables going. There's like 2 or 3 people playing, or like maybe a few more than that, but it's pretty thin. But they say that in Dallas it's not like that. It's a bunch of like old drunk oil people, like you know, like up early playing, like just all the time, like round the clock. There's good action. But I don't know if that's actually true. I'm trying to. That's why I'm waiting for this guy to get off the phone. I want to know if is that actually the case.
We went to a place in Monticello, New York, and spent 3 nights there. Nice hotel, and had a great casino at the base of it. And well, we went down there like 7 a.m. one time to grab food, and there were people 2 or 3 deep, not deep, 2 or 3 people at several of the tables.
That's pretty good. New York,
It
huh?
was very quiet, you know, and very subdued, but they
Yeah.
were there.
I'll still count that.
They had a poker tournament room, and that
They
was
did.
filled.
Which
it
was filled.
probably, gosh, 15 tables or so. And
There
it
had
was
to be 200
full.
people in that room, at least.
I never would have guessed that about
It's
New
a
York. All
tournament
right, that's
spot.
going on the list. I like New York anyway.
It was crazy.
It's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Called Resort World Casino.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
It's a chain. It's
Yeah,
owned
yeah.
by a Chinese conglomerate of some sort. But anyway, Monticello, New York has one that's fairly new. The rooms are fucking gorgeous.
Huh.
Huge. You love them. We recommend it highly, actually. It was a fun experience.
All right.
Yeah, Resort World, they just opened a property in Vegas a couple years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one that I've heard of? Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm sure that's beautiful too. But Monticello is just a great, in the middle of nowhere, very scenic.
Yeah, they ripped off the Wynn. They opened across the street. The building looks almost identical. They just put like a red stripe along the side of it. Fucking hilarious. It's the
Really?
Wynn, but made. It's the Wynn, but made in China. really. Like shamelessly. I mean, at one point I heard he was like trying to shut it down. He was like, "Oh, this is ridiculous," but they're, you know,
Huh.
money talks.
I was gonna say, well, they got enough money to have conversations.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, man, so what did you want to know?
So is it like they say? Is it a lot of action there? A lot of people playing at any given time?
I mean, yeah, there's action. You know, each
Does it seem-
city's got a few card rooms.
More than
I
Vegas?
was, well, no.
You don't think so?
So No, so I lived in Vegas for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
And right now I'm a truck driver. So I fortunately have the chance to check out poker rooms all around the country right now.
Okay. Oh, so you really know.
So yeah, I would say that. Here's the thing, bro. Casinos are a fun place to play poker because you have sharks there, but you also have tourists playing. You know, like it's not just poker pros at the table. You do just kind of get Joe Schmo sits down,
Uh-huh.
and that's kind of where you're gonna make your money from. Because Vegas is, yes, filled with sharks. So if you're not a poker professional, you're gonna have a hard time if you try to go head to head with them. But you bump up against the tourists there, you know, you got a good shot at making some money. But Texas, the card houses are just card houses. People only go there to play poker. So I would say that, yeah, competition's pretty stiff, and there's action for sure.
So it's tougher tables than Vegas?
No, I
No,
wouldn't say that.
not quite as bad.
I wouldn't say that.
Interesting.
All
Depends
depends
which-
on who's sitting at your table.
Well, you know, but there's an average. You could tell when you're in a place.
Well,
Sort
it
of like a
also depends
standard.
Yeah, which room in Vegas? You know, that's
Uh,
also a big thing.
I appreciate that.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, cool. So what? So if I show up there at like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, like on a weekday, are there people playing? Or I don't know if you've ever even been there at that kind of time.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I mean, that might be the time they open. Yeah, so, you know, anytime the poker room's open, I'm sure there's some people there, but that's not the people you really want to play against.
That's true. Yeah,
Because they're the best ones, the pros.
They're gonna be the tightest ones. 10 AM players, like, they're not giving away anything for free. If their chips are in the middle,
They're hardcore at
they
that time.
probably got you beat. You know,
They're
like,
hardcore
yeah,
because
you-
they've been there for 7 hours already.
No.
All right, so this guy doesn't know anything about poker, but that's fine. He's
yeah,
giving me a
so
little bit of
24-hour
information here.
operation.
I think he
Those guys
kind
there
of
at
knows
that
what he's
time in the
talking
morning,
about.
You know they've been there for hours already.
Yeah. Well, it's like in
They
Vegas,
kinda got
you
that
got
smell.
places they've got really good like high hand specials. So
Let's see
you know, early
here.
on, so you'll have people
Do
who
we
come
want
in
to
to
bet
check
this?
out,
I guess I
and-
should check.
and they go there every morning.
Probably should
sitting with
check.
the guys, drinking coffee.
Oh, he's not gonna let us get
shooting
away with that.
They've been playing with each other for 15 fucking years. Like they literally, it's
For
a
sure.
boys club, and you are the outsider. That they're all just looking to take your
Yeah,
money.
you're in a lion cage.
And they know each other's
But you
styles
said
and
if
whatnot,
you
so
can,
yeah.
it can be done.
That's actually not a bad price.
The places
Who
I
was
played
it that
in
raised
Vegas,
it?
They didn't seem to have any jackpot hands or high hand specials.
3. Who was it that raised it?
Where did you
Some
play?
of the players,
Call,
some of the
bet,
players don't
it's
like
this
that because
guy.
It causes people to play differently.
All right, I'll believe
If
him.
they have a jackpot hand, they'll start like announcing it or trying to, you know, play and bet differently. But
Well, the
I
higher-
mostly played at the win. The
I was about
win.
to say,
Hopkins,
yeah,
that's
the
the name
higher
of the
places don't have
university.
them, so the win and the
Poker
higher
at John
there's never a high
Hopkins.
hand.
That's the YouTube playlist. Go watch that. It's amazing. You should have stayed in. Let's see. Just got the
Places here, like, there's
Jiggy.
justice. Like Vegas, a lot of the other
That was before the
places
guy
I
got
played
2
before
pair.
were-
Oh,
Yeah, but that's how it eventually played out.
You know, here the 8% thing is kind of a
See?
wonky rate to take.
All right.
Not have any visual.
We
it'd
got
be
the
nice
big
to have
old
a
AK
visual
again. How's it
representation
gonna
of
work out this
where
time?
And what the rake is, to see the scoop of chips that come off of the table for rake. But here they keep it pretty transparent or invisible.
Yeah, 8% no matter how high.
Just realized
the
AJ
chips
might be
are crazy.
listening.
Because like the tables in Vegas, it'll be like, okay, $1 for every.
Wonder if he's still listening to the
Right
stream.
out, like $5, $6. You know what I'm saying? Anything past
Probably
60,
shouldn't be
70,
saying my cards out loud here.
taking any
Yeah,
bet.
just adjusting
Yeah.
this.
They should do that here. But in Vegas,
Yeah, no, yeah.
I've seen rakes, a flat rake. You know, each hand they just take a certain amount. They don't like look at the pot and say, okay, we're gonna take 10% or 1% or 8%. They just take like $5 each hand.
In Texas, they don't do a rake, right?
Doing on the backside right now.
No.
Yeah.
There's less than like
So by the hour,
players,
yeah.
They have a reduced rake or no rake depending on how many players are at the table.
You see, here's the thing. In real money, I understand taking a rake. In here, it makes no sense. This is all fucking
Well, it's-
bullshit money.
What's a stipend
Well,
for PokerStars to make money. That's the way that they
It's all
pull
fucking.
chips
This
off
is
the
all
table.
make believe. They can.
Yeah.
They
No,
can
but-
generate $100 quadrillion in 1.2 seconds if they wanted to. It does not make
They
them
can-
real money.
But they
doing it.
really want you to win.
Well, how's that different from real money, though?
Hold it.
Yeah, people buy chips.
What do you think the Federal Reserve does?
Well,
So the
it's
more
basically
chips
the
they
money.
take off out of the game, the more chips people have to buy. However they do it. If chips disappear because people stop playing, or they put them in the slot machine or table games but on poker they need somehow to sync chips.
Okay, I guess, but what you're talking about is, you know,
Yeah,
if somebody,
Jack, nice.
you're talking about a very small fraction. I don't think that really does anything. I think people are gonna buy chips regardless.
Listen, I was
Yeah, that's true.
shocked.
I mean,
I was shocked a week ago to find out they sell $200 packs on here. Did you know this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've known this for a
And
while.
people buy them, bro.
Yep.
$200 for two.
It's not just this game. It's lots of games. Cosmetic items are popular. Yeah.
$200 ain't shit. You could
CS
spend $1,000
CS:GO has like $20,000 knives and sniper rifles and stuff.
Oh, the props? Yeah.
No, well,
Released.
yeah, we're on different.
Well, you're talking
games.
about
He's
just
talking about
chips
different
and props, just in general.
Well,
yeah,
people
no,
who
there's a
spend
pack-
real money, it's crazy, but whatever.
There's a pack on
I
here
spent
for
$10
$1,000.
for that.
So yeah.
I think it's awesome because that's how the game stays free to play. You know what I mean? Like they pay for it for us, basically.
Yeah, if they want to.
Well, there's
go
that.
for it.
Well, kids in the new generation, it's like a new thing for them. I got a buddy who's got a kid, and last year for Christmas, the kid didn't want no
What doesn't
bicycle,
do you
no
kids have?
toys, no clothes. All he wanted for Christmas, all of the money to go towards V-Bucks on Fortnite.
Oh.
To buy
Yeah.
cosmetics in the game.
That Jack's not good for you.
Fuck!
son.
Crazy.
Oh,
Oh, fuck
3 days.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
He straightened that shit out 6 ways to Tuesday.
Sounds like they
Lucky,
could
lucky.
some
Nice
other
6-card.
activities
Lucky, lucky.
in his life.
Well
Like
done.
touch and-
Spending that
touching
much
grass.
time on Fortnite.
Yeah.
I could've gone
Woo! We cleaned up on that one, baby. We cleaned up.
I love video games.
We
but
did.
there's no way
We
I would
did
come
good.
up with
We did good, guys.
like,
That was a
hey,
nice little win there.
Like, yeah, I want video games, but
Nice little
just
straight.
imagine, like,
You gotta
already having
balance.
the video games, but just want costumes for my characters. Like, that's wild, man. But
I've never understood that either, but it's popular. Even with people I know my age, they get into that stuff. Which again, it's like whatever.
yeah, for the kids, I get it because they go to school, and it's just like when, like, in the if you grew up in the '90s and you had Jordans or not, you know, like they go and like
Yeah.
they'll get picked on for having a basic avatar
Yeah.
at school.
Yeah.
There's a game called Second Life, and you could use like each dollar in Second Life is equal to $1 in real life, and you can buy property. And
That thing is still going?
That was one of the old ones.
You know,
I
that's
was
old
gonna
school.
say second.
Back
shift.
in the day.
That was 20
I'm
years
sure
ago.
that is.
Oh,
I'm sure that
did
is
I,
still going.
did I just date myself?
Yep, you sure did.
Well, the Second Life had
Look,
things.
EverQuest is still going.
EverQuest.
That was been
God.
fucking 30 years. That's still going.
At least. Yes.
or
Did you
EverQuest
do you used to
too.
play Pavlov? Your voice sounds so familiar. Maybe I played poker with you or something.
No, it's probably poker. I've never played
He's just got that
Or
voice.
RuneScape?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Very familiar. Or you didn't do like some like talk online or something that I would have heard or something, did you? I swear, I feel like your voice, it's very familiar.
No, I just have the voice of somebody that sounds like they smoked for 100 years and they lived to be 30.
Yeah, I can't quite place who I'm thinking of that you sound like, but I will come up with it and I'll tell you who it is. I feel like it's a very smart person. So, oh no, he doesn't sound like that. It's like a programmer lecture, I think. That's who you sound
I
like.
am not famous. Aside from the fact that my name is Alex Jones, not really.
Aha! I knew it.
The frogs are in fact not being killed yet.
Who's the famous Alex Jones?
You're better off. Just never ask that question again. No, wait, hold on. You don't know it. You're better off this way.
Look up on Google my name and just. He's a fucking some degenerate dumbass that has this podcast that is like went on about how the government's turning the frogs gay, and about how the government's coming to take your children.
So
and
it's a
all sorts of
political
shit.
idiot.
It's honestly a hilarious question, like with no context, just as a genuine question, like who is this person? Like, you know how there's just some people that are like that it's just like I don't even know where to start, honestly. Like at the dawn of time, there was a I don't know, man. He was like he's just like a crazy guy that's been up to stuff for like years and years. He's been up to crazy stuff.
Sorry.
So he went on and.
It's like a conspiracy theory guy. Conspiracy theory podcast guy.
He's trying.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll let you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead, man.
It's all good. So there was this whole thing about the Sandy Hook massacre. These people that killed these kids in Sandy Hook school.
I know the
shooting,
Sandy
horrible
Hook
thing.
thing.
Okay, so it's a horrible thing that happened. He
It
went on
was?
about how it was a fake conspiracy theory, about how they were paid actors and the government was
Oh,
in on
well,
it.
he's
and
an
all this
idiot,
other shit.
obviously.
He's a fucking idiot. Anyways,
guy's
he got sued
having a
into
seizure.
fucking oblivion. He got sued into fucking oblivion. He literally owes like $2 billion to the
I've heard the
families of
story.
Sandy
I just
Hook.
didn't know the name of the guy.
That was him.
Got it.
So every
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
what
know
I
what this
yeah.
guy's playing.
no idea. So every once in a while, whenever I say my name, even customers will say, "Oh, are you the same Alex
Yeah, the
Jones?"
same
No,
Alex.
I'm not the same Alex Jones.
What a question. What a question.
You certainly don't sound like
You need
Alex
to change
Jones.
your name and
Thank
go by
God.
your middle name. Go by your middle name.
Michael Jones?
There you go.
That's really close to Michael Bolton.
That's what I was about to say. Have you ever seen Office Space? This is like the Michael Bolton situation in Office Space. I was Alex Jones first.
That is.
Wow, you're literally living that.
All right. How about Alex Michael?
I'd go there.
You could call
I
yourself
think I would
Alex
just-
Szymanski.
I think I
Do
would
we need
just
to
change it
adopt
to
you?
AJ. I think I would just change it to
That will
AJ.
shut those motherfuckers
There you
down.
go. AJ.
I'd just change it to AJ. If it like.
Speaking
then
of
again,
J's.
hey, can you imagine if I won the
Oh,
lottery?
AJ.
Yeah, right. Can
So
you
are we
imagine?
calling
Show
out
up to
cards?
get it.
Can you imagine if I won the lottery and on the news it says Alex Jones wins lottery for $600 million? How many
Oh,
people
yeah.
would be fucking confused?
Yep.
That is considering all that conversation, AJ came up. That is a little bit
That is funny.
interesting.
AI is listening. Can we just call what cards we want?
All right. 99999999999.
Hey, take it easy. Hey.
I can't do that.
Let me spend more time in AA.
Oh.
Oh, I saw my first portable refrigerator. Some people call it a Cybertruck. Today.
Oh.
It
The
looked just
Cybertruck?
like a
You
portable
called it a
refrigerator.
portable refrigerator.
That's what I call it.
There was something I saw. Oh, what was it?
What are you talking about? What do we understand?
The
It's a,
Tesla,
it's
the
a
truck.
Cybertruck. It looks like
The
a silver
Cybertruck. Have you
portable
seen it?
refrigerator.
You
Got
had
it.
to have
Like
seen
a
it.
isosceles
dumpster.
triangle of some. Yeah.
I kind of like them in a sense. They're kind of
The toaster.
they're all over California.
Portable toaster.
Alright, we are approaching the end of the stream here. I'd say we probably got another 30 minutes. That's my guess.
I got a couple more hands. After 9, pumpkin time almost.
I'm trying to remember what it was about the thing.
So you saw it was an
Oh.
electric it was an
Tow truck.
Unfortunately, said that
Guy
to
had a
them.
problem. That's what it was. His
Means I should
battery
probably
died
leave.
on his
Yes.
cyber toaster, whatever,
Yeah.
in a parking garage.
Yep.
And the truck, you have to have a special tow truck in order to tow it. And this guy got denied by like 4 or 5 different companies because they didn't have the special truck. So he was in a pickle for a
Like
while.
maybe a flatbed.
And he couldn't, there's some other way. You have to have a special company. It's because of the height of the way this garage was. If he was on the top floor where he had no ceiling, he would have been okay.
Huh.
So, the other thing is to get somebody, you can't get AAA to come charge you. It has a special charger. So you also have to find a
I've
special
seen-
company
I've seen-
that has a special charger. And this guy, wherever he was, none of this stuff was available to him, so he has spent hours trying to figure out how to
Sometimes
rectify
it's
the situation.
not always best to be the first.
Yep. There's lots of kinks that need to be worked out with those puppies.
Okay. Magic hand.
It was an interesting article / video with all these complaints.
I saw a guy
It
that
worked,
had
yeah.
he had a Cybertruck in his house. Garage.
This guy's having seizures.
Oh, he's. So is he. Anyways, he had it in his
Whoa.
house, and he was charging for like
That's a little fucked
30 hours. And he went outside, and he's like, "So I've been charging this from a dead battery for 30 hours. Let's see how much battery I got." Turns it over, 40%. I fucking hate my life.
No, thank you.
And my question with that, because I've seen
Great,
it
I can
too,
go to a
but,
fucking
like,
gas station.
yeah, I'm wondering, like, did he have like an old battery? Was he not?
It
Because
can't
like, I
be
know,
that
like,
old. It's
batteries.
fucking new.
The Cybertruck, that one.
How old can it be? The oldest one would be like 6 months.
12 months.
Right. A
Worst
year,
case.
like-
I do wonder how strict they are, because like, you know, there's some things that you're not supposed to leave on the charger. Like, you're supposed to charge it till it's full and then unplug it. Right?
Absolutely.
Like, some
But
battery.
generally, that's pretty much everything, actually. But that one.
Right. Well, your
Yeah.
phone gets away. Most phones now, they're fine. Like, you can leave it charging. It's not great. I've had my
Well,
phone
it's
for
gonna
5
degrade the battery.
years.
It's just gonna take 4 or 5 years for it to for you to see.
Right. I mean, like, I've had my phone 5 years now. I leave it charging overnight. It's still, but in general. But I'm
Yeah.
wondering if that's like what's happening, like with that buddy's battery, because I've seen the exact same video. And I was like, because that's not normal. That's obviously you either don't have enough current on that plug, because if that was the case, they would not sell. If that was just how they were with everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating the Cybertruck, because the Cybertruck is fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. Who
It's,
knows?
it's a goddamn Mars rover. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if you want to make an argument for electric
Jetsons.
vehicles being.
No, I just
Yeah,
dated
you
him,
want-
so.
If you want to make an art for electrical vehicles being more environmentally friendly, that ain't it. Like that
No.
thing consumes so much electricity. It doesn't matter how you're sourcing it. That's not a healthy alternative.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you're getting your power. Too.
I'm off to dinner.
yeah, for sure.
Have a good
Good luck.
Have a good night.
Have a
Yep,
good one.
you
Take
too.
care.
Have a
Thanks,
good one.
thanks, sir.
I mean,
Combo.
obviously, if you got all of your Cybertrucks. from
Apparently, I
panels,
can't
then
win
yes,
until
you
you
have more
announce that we're going to
eco-impact.
have our last
But
two hands.
Still,
Because
you're
last night I
drawing
went all
energy
in. Oh, yeah, I
way
took
too
all
much
your
energy
shit.
to drive that vehicle that could be used to
You
power
need to
that.
start going all in more.
Right.
Alright.
My last hand.
Last night, our last hand, I took all of his
Me too.
chips.
Yeah, it was super special for me. It was magical.
He went all in, I called, I said, what the hell, it's our last hand and another one.
Well, now
That's
you're
my last
not
game, too.
mathematically going to take all my chips. I assure you of that.
No. You
Well,
did
these
good.
fuckers might.
No, I'm not. I can't. There's no.
I'll
fucking
just
way,
play.
man. I ain't got enough
Whatever.
juice.
It's a terrible, terrible idea, but I'll do it just for fun. So I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah. Have to.
That's a good point.
All right, you said this is when you get the good luck.
No, that was last night.
Negative. Hello?
I was just laughing if it would happen again. You never know, I could win with a pair of twos. It's
That's
happened
right.
before.
You could get there.
Looking like you might.
Apparently. Nobody got anything? Somebody got straight. What's the matter, puppy? Get this is not
The payback for yesterday.
You
Not
can have it.
yet.
You can.
I only have a pair of sixes, so you can have it. I owe you from
Add pair
yesterday.
of
How's
tens.
that? There you go.
Yeah.
Art.
Good job.
Looks good.
Gotcha.
On the river.
You're right. That was
Good job.
payback from
Woo!
Good job.
yesterday. All right, guys.
I folded the
Great
strut,
education
thank
on
God.
Poker, by the way. Thanks a
Have
lot.
a good night.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Overnight.
Take care, y'all.
You could clean me out there.
Have a good one.
You too.
Why is this
You had
not-
enough behind too. Danger. Danger Will Robinson. Throw in a little 500 here. Yeah, it's getting thin, but I kind of like it like this. Played that well. That's what we call a low EV move. No reason to fold there. Table's filling back up a little bit. I'll just tighten up my play a little bit. The way that poker works, you want to loosen your play when it's fewer people, tighten your play when it's more people. Because the odds shift. The odds do shift. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep this for this guy. No reason to re-raise him here. Don't know how this guy plays. We'll chill out. See what he's all about here. What's your story, man? What's your tale? Teach me some stuff. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse than that. Could have been a lot worse than that. It's a useless hand. I gotta get rid of this. You know what? I think that is gonna be it for me. Guys, that's going to be the stream. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.